Hey there guys and gals, it's me Romero for RMN, here to give you guys a review for a new Seth Macfarlane comedy. This is of course his second directorial film. His first film, Ted, was a smash hit, so I went into this movie perhaps expecting the same. But I was a little bit dismayed with what I found out. So without further ado, let me show you the movie that I'm going to be reviewing today.
So today I'm going to be reviewing Seth Macfarlane's latest film, A Million Ways to Die in the West. Of course, this comes after his smash hit Ted, which is perhaps one of the best comedies I've ever seen, and it really just was one of my favorite films of 2012. So, can lightning strike twice? Can Seth Macfarlane hit another home run with this latest satire of the Old West? I'm kind of sad to report that for me personally, I felt this movie was disappointing. All around, this movie just did not make me laugh at all, and that doesn't mean that I don't have a sense of humor. Trust me, I do. I like Seth MacFarlane's old episodes of Family Guy. I like American Dad, and I loved Ted. So to say that I don't like Seth MacFarlane's brand of comedy is kind of a little weird. None of the trailers that I saw really did much for me, but I still went into this film open-minded, hoping that it would surprise me and really just all around out loud make me laugh. But it just didn't. The movie just forces or just tries to make you laugh. I honestly could feel Seth Macfarlane throughout this whole film just trying to basically shove his comedy down my throat, basically saying, hey, look, I live in the Old West. This is funny, right? This is also funny. Listen to what I'm saying. Everything that I'm saying is funny. And it just wasn't. If there's anything to take away from this film, it's probably the cameos, which there are plenty of really good cameos in this film, which made me actually laugh more than anything Seth Macfarlane was doing in this entire film. I'm just really disappointed with this film all around. I expected more from Seth Macfarlane, I guess, and I'm not a diehard Seth Macfarlane fan, and I think I would probably recommend that movie more to diehard Seth Macfarlane fans who love American Dad and Family Guy and the Cleveland Show, or who love Seth Macfarlane in general. I just did not find this film funny. I give it a solid D+, 2.5 out of 5, what have you, just all around disappointing film. And that's the fact that it's coming from someone who's a comedic genius like Seth Macfarlane. So, without further ado, let me give you some final thoughts.
So all around, some final thoughts about the movie. It was just really disappointing. If you're going into this film expecting Ted-like comedy or expecting it to make you laugh throughout the film like Ted did, you're gonna be very, very disappointed with what the result is. All around, I was really trying my best to laugh at this movie and laugh at some of the comedic moments, but they just didn't feel natural. They felt really forced, and they felt like Seth Macfarlane was trying to shove his comedy down my throat, like, haha, this is funny, listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is funny, right? You're supposed to laugh at it, right? Because it's funny. But it was not the case here. Also, the fact that there's poop and fart jokes made me feel really cheap, because I felt like if you're gonna do a rated R comedy, why would you resort to something that is supposed to make kids laugh? I'm not a kid, I'm a 25-year-old grown man. I don't laugh at poop and fart jokes anymore. That's just me. But all around, I gotta say, this movie got a 2.5, and the only thing that saved it from getting a lower score was the cameos, which there are plenty of, and some of which are really actually funnier than whatever Seth Macfarlane was trying to do with this film. I gotta say the best cameos are perhaps in the third act of the film, and then at the end of the movie, some two good solid cameos. But all around, this movie was just disappointing, and it's not that I don't have a sense of humor. I like Ted, I like some of the old episodes of Family Guy, so I've loved, Seth Macfarlane's sense of humor, and I find him funny. Just, this one felt like a miss for me, and, I would only recommend this movie to people who are diehard Seth Macfarlane fans. If you like his style of comedy, then go watch it. I wouldn't consider myself a Seth Macfarlane diehard fan. I consider myself a person who watches his content and has found some of his stuff funny, but not a fan, or a diehard fan. So all around, A Million Ways to Die in the West is just really disappointing, and I was just dismayed with the way that it turned out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review for A Million Ways to Die in the West. As always, make sure to leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think of A Million Ways to Die in the West. Have you seen it? Are you gonna see it? Are you a fan of Seth Macfarlane's past work in TV and movies? So yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, anyways, as always, I'm Romero for RMN, and I've got your back, so you're on track. See you guys next time.